We're live now. It should be on there.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
I need that link. Can you text me that link? Hey, everybody.
Yeah, I'll just throw it in the show notes. Hey, everybody. If anybody is in the chat, I don't know that they are. It's in the Google Hangout. We're at the top before the hi, I'm Marcus, and hi, I'm Nick. And all that fun stuff.
Hey, everybody. We're just running through some issues.
Connecting with Kogass at who's at Celebration right now. I'll throw that in the chat. Hey, Jordan. Here, I'll just type the message real quick.
Hey guys.
Hey, Kogass. All right, now we're actually
Now
live.
we are really live, and it's real.
Oh, okay, we're live. We're good and live, guys. What's up?
Hey.
We did it. We figured it out.
So, everybody, we're welcome to the show.
Oh, Kogass, you can turn your video off if you want.
Yeah, you can turn your video.
I mean, I might as well have it on, right? If you guys can see it. Ah!
Sure.
Okay. I don't. I mean, I've already used up all the free Wi-Fi or all my data. It's like high
turn
speed.
turn off the Wi-Fi.
Because if
I mean,
I think I already turned it off. So video gets bad, it gets bad. But I've already used up all the high speed, so this is normal speed. It's not going to overcharge me. We're at about 34% battery, so we should be okay.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Well, what I'm saying is your sound quality will go away as your video goes away. Dips.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Ready
So
we're gonna
Want to just start the show?
Yeah, we should start. So we're just gonna go through some stuff, and we'll probably skip the SOTOR news, and we'll do that at the end after you're not there.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, I'm Marcus.
And I'm Nick.
And we are Working Class Nerds.
We're the podcast that gives you no information about your favorite information.
Today is April 12th, 2019. You can find this. Kogass is definitely at Star Wars Celebration Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Buzzsprout, Stitcher, and workingclassnerds.com.
So as you can hear, this week's episode, we're talking to Kogass live from the AIE meetup
and Star Wars Celebration.
We've been dying to ask him what he's seen, how things are over there. So without further ado, Kogass, how pumped are you,
guys.
man? Tell us about your time so far.
Man, we've had such a great time over here at Celebration. It's been hectic all day, pretty much both days so far. I don't expect it to slow down. We have had so many people stop by the booth. We had about 7 or 8 devs come by and hang out with us. We're all short. What's his name? We had Charles Boyd in his costume as his Jedi. We had Eric Musco and several other devs show up, and I got completely tongue-tied and like, what should I be saying to them?
Well, there's always a lot to say to them, but you have to find your voice.
Right. And I totally like did not find my voice, even though I talk to the guy in emails all the time.
Sorry.
Oh, that's so Teresa in the background.
That is so Teresa herself. Say hi, so Teresa.
Hey, do you want to introduce who else is in the car club?
Yeah. Well, you guys can introduce. We're on our way to the AIE group meetup. We are running behind schedule. We got Ted in the front seat.
Ted from the State of the Old Republic podcast.
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Great friend of the show.
And AJ at R2D2ARM on Twitter.
Whoa.
Awesome.
Hey.
Community member, helping out where I can.
Awesome.
I know you guys can't see right now, but AJ's actually dressed up as Lando. His costume's super cool.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Well done, AJ.
Well done. So Kogass, what have you been doing at Celebration?
So today at Celebration, I got a little late. We'll go into that story later.
That's a story.
That is its own special story. I got in a little bit late. I made it to the booth for a bit, hung out, made it to the 20th anniversary of the Legos panel.
Wow.
Whoa,
And,
that's cool.
and so they had people from Legos, Star Wars, Lucasfilms, as well as some of the video game guys. So I think it was like TKK Games or something like that, where one of the dudes actually worked on KOTOR back in the day.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
he dropped it all. He dropped it like it was like a one-line thing, and he was just like, "Yeah, we were working on Republic Commando, KOTOR, just like that." And then we went from serious tone games to Star Wars Lego games and how they joke about that. And I was like, wait a minute, can we go back to like the panel of the old school games? Like, let's do that.
Yeah.
So it was really interesting sitting and listening to what they were talking about, because it was like a whole lot. It's 20 years collaboration, and the first time Legos had collaborated with another major like franchise, right? I would say, where they can get Star Wars Legos going. And they talked about the evolution of how they came up with the first pod racers from the second to the second and all this other stuff. And they released that they were coming out with the new the Corellian Corvette. I forget the one that opens up with A New Hope. They're releasing a new version of that on May the 4th. Tanty 4, yeah. There it is. And they have a couple of those for sale here at Celebration. It's like 250 quantity, and there's limited they're cutting them off every day by a certain amount. So as soon as we got out, you had people saying, "Oh, I gotta buy one, get it signed by the designer," because the actual designer is there.
That's cool. I can't imagine doing that, being a designer for Legos.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
After the panel, I came back to the booth. I worked the booth for a bit. We had people coming in and out. So many people coming by saying how much they played the game. We had people who say, "Oh, we don't play the game anymore, but that's how we met," and it's obviously a couple that's been together for a long time. So it's really cool hearing about that. We had a couple people win some prizes. That's always fun. And the devs and cosplayers came in. We got a couple of pictures of those up on Twitter. I don't know how I got stuck in the middle of those pictures. I was like, I am neither, but they told me to stay. And so I'm in the middle of this group of, cosplayers, and next to Eric Musco or somewhere, he's somewhere. We had so many people coming in. We had we had Empress Valen there. We had Basila there. We had Sateel there. We had Malik.
Awesome.
We had, we had a Malgus. We had so many people coming in. So many people who has their own Jedi coming in.
Yes.
And awesome. Such as Charles Boyd was his own Jedi.
Hey, Kogass, say hi to Vemipris.
Hi, Vemipris. How are you doing?
She's in the chat.
Awesome. So we got all that going on. I wish you guys were all here.
We wish we were too.
I know.
Man, it's so much fun going on. So much craziness too. Everything we're trying to do, it seems to be like we'll get this done at this time, and we just keep on. Things just pop up, and we just go. We're just going with the flow as much as we can.
Right. So what? Who have you seen? Who have you met? Like, of how many guilds? How many people do you know that have come to the booth?
Oh my gosh, that I know personally. Cliff came to the booth yesterday, and if anybody watches my stream and watches me play PvP, they would know that Cliff flagged me about a week and a half ago, and I was like, "What, Cliff? You flagged me?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I love to flag everybody." I was like, "Oh, I'm triggered." So I grabbed all 10 of my flags, put them in my inventory on my main, and so like me and Cliff had this flagging war going on, and so I actually met him. He's this tall dude, really nice guy, really awesome dude, but he's super tall. He's like, "Hey Kogass, do you know who I am?" I'm like, "Should I know?" I was like, "I don't recognize the voice." He's like, "It's Cliff." And I was like, "Oh, snap, top 3 Merc." And he's like, yeah. So he showed me around the floor the first time, and it was super cool. And actually, it was really awesome because I was able to see the Funk Pop booth that they have there, and they had a Boba Fett holiday special backpack. And one of my first healers, his name is Gotab. He loved the game, and he loves Boba Fett holiday special. Absolute favorite thing. Yeah. So I went to there, and I was just like, I might want to get in line for this. And the line was huge. It was ginormous. It was like 4 or 5 hour line, what it looked like. So I didn't really, I was like, it sucks. I can't wait in that line. It's already like 5 or 6 in the afternoon.
Right.
And everything closes at 7. So everything was like full, and it was just so much fun. So I actually went back later at night after we got Teresa's Datacron fixed. Because
wait, what happened to it?
Can I tell that story?
You can tell this story. Go ahead. Here.
Come on in.
What am I talking to? Hi,
You just
I'm
talk-
talking here, okay?
No, you're gonna talk to you.
I don't know technology. Okay, so these guys are so nice. I'm sure you guys heard that I built a Datacron from scratch.
Yes.
I'm not a master engineer or anything like that, so it wasn't the best build. It looks really cool though. And sadly, on the plane, one of the beautiful silver panels on the outside popped off, and I couldn't find my glue. I was just so sad. I was depressed. I actually kind of hid it in a corner beside the computer because no one could touch it or pick it up since it was half falling apart. So
Right.
I'm really busy at the booth. I'm talking to people, saying hi, showing them how to enter the giveaway, showing them the game, and I'm just depressed about my Datacron, crying little hot tears about it. And these guys, AJ and Kogass, who are both in the car with me right now, say hi again, AJ.
Hey.
Hey.
And they snuck the Datacron away when I wasn't looking. They brought it over to this area of the show floor where they're building dioramas, like figurines and like Oh, Battle of Scarif. Yeah, they have this amazing, huge setup over there, and they borrowed a glue gun and stuck that baby back together and like delivered it back to the booth. And I wish Kogass had been there because when AJ got there, I was almost crying because I was so happy. I thought I was going to stay broken the entire time. So that was a wonderful thank you to you guys. I'll give it back to you now. I'm done my story.
Okay. Yes. And the reason, which segues back into the Boba Fett backpack, as AJ was taking the Datacron back, I was like, hey, man, I'm going to go see if I can get in line for this backpack.
Yeah.
Because my buddy just loves Boba Fett Holiday Special.
And just so you know, I love Boba Fett coffee mugs.
I am going to try my best to get into that. If you have any idea how hard it is to get into the main celebration exclusive store.
Me and Kogass were trying to get matching shoes, but we both kind of said, forget it. It's ridiculous.
I'm
Wait,
trying
you
my
guys are
best.
getting matching shoes?
Well, we want the same shoe. She's just wanting to copy me. I can't help it.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
No,
I wanted
I
those shoes before you're born.
like Boba Fett a lot too. Actually, if you look on my hoodie, you can see.
Oh, he's got
I
a
have
Boba
Boba Fett.
Fett. Look at that.
Yeah.
I don't know if the webcam.
That
can
is
see it
so
or not,
cute.
but-
Remember, Chris says it's so cute that you guys want the same shoe. Dude,
You guys can't see it. She's
Yeah.
making me blush. She's making me blush.
So, no, but you know, all I'm saying is I really hope there's a Boba Fett mug that's coming.
There
back.
is.
But anyway, so back to the show. So you guys are there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys got cosplayers behind you. You got the booth. You're meeting all these people. How are you guys handling all of these people?
Well,
'Cause
luckily
that's
we have a lot of volunteers. Everybody's kind of pitching in and doing their own thing. You know, everybody, when somebody walks out, we still have 3 or 4 people at the booth helping and, you know,
Yeah, they
saying
were
for
so
the-
nice because I really wanted to go do a bunch of stuff today. So the entire day I was allowed to just go wander around and everyone covered at the booth. It was awesome.
Oh, that's so great. That's so great. Well, the community is really together. And so, Teresa, let's be honest. You put this all together. The least they can do is stand there for a couple hours and talk to people about the
let me
game
put the
we're all
earbud in my
addicted
ear.
to.
She's putting the earbud in.
Now
So
they're-
you can say that again.
Hey, now they're sharing an earbud.
Oh my god.
No,
Hey,
Marcus was
take
saying,
your butt.
hey, you put the whole booth together, so it's the least the community could do is have volunteers stand at the booth for a couple hours for you, so you can
Yeah,
enjoy the convention.
I'm so incredibly happy about how many people like pitched in to make this happen. Like those of lots of people who couldn't come helped pay for the swag and the computer and stuff like that. People who were able to come, some of them got free tickets through me, like exhibitor passes, but lots of them have literally just come on their vacation to volunteer for this. So I'm like so grateful and shocked about how many people pitched into this crazy project.
Well,
That is crazy.
but BioWare is going to offer you a job at the end of this, right? You are gonna be their PR.
I don't even know what I would do for them. I'm a woman of many talents.
I'm sure you could handle it.
So what's been your favorite part of Celebration for the both of you guys so far?
So I was given some really good advice about planning for celebration, and the advice was decide what it is you're going for and what you want to see. Do you want to go see the panels? Do you want to do trading? Do you want to see rare merchandise? And my big thing was I just really want to talk to other people in person who are passionate about the game, like love it as much as I do, and just people who love Star Wars as much as I do. Because I in real life,
Oh,
people I know that are apart from my husband and his brother who like that kind of stuff. So I am so pleased with how many people I've like connected with here. It's just been super awesome. That was my favorite part. I'll tell you, it might change after the cantina.
so we have a
though.
question. We have a question from the chat room. How many new
I'm
players
in chat. Okay.
Oh, you are.
Oh, that's right.
All
I
right.
forgot you're in chat.
So how many new players have tried SOTOR at the booth?
So the first day we were having a lot of issues with the internet, and sure those of you you are well aware of the issues with the internet, and
yeah.
they dropped
Oh,
they
yeah.
dropped a patch right before we started. So Thursday we didn't even have it working at all. Most
no.
of Friday I've been gone, but we set up this really cool account that has one of each class that's just ready to start playing. Like they're on different planets, they're all set up with some cool armor. So I've seen at least a couple people sit down and give it out. So Cogs, how many people would you say like sat down to
I
try
think
it out?
I saw about 3 or 4 different people.
Like it's kind of surprising. I thought more people would check it out, but I guess
Everybody seems like they it looks like they want to do it. They're like, oh, I want to sit down and play, but then they're like, I don't know if they're
it's a
scared
bit
to.
intimidating.
It's just like,
Yeah, 'cause they don't know
are
how
we
to
allowed?
play or anything.
We're allowed to, and I was just like, yeah, dude, just sit down, play here, pick a class, or we'll just leave a tune open. And I found if we had it just on, people weren't really gun ho about it. But if we just had a tune logged in, and
Oh, I've been logging it out to the character select screen.
Yeah,
You're smart.
I mean,
I should do that instead.
if people just like see a tune in there and just like, yeah, dude, you just play and go, and they just, all right, cool. What do I have to do? I saw one of these kids, like he was looking at the rewards and he was reading about it. He was like, cool. I don't think he knew what any of it meant, but he was like, cool.
That's awesome.
Now, the biggest question for me is what's been the coolest cosplay you've seen?
That's hard.
That is so hard.
Personally, Kogass wasn't there, but I saw Arkin and Thexan, and if you check Peter's channel, I think he's got my cosplay stream, and they have the most incredibly detailed armor. It's absolutely beautiful. Like, you know how the brothers have some really beautiful like symbology on their belts and stuff, like the Dragon of Zakul and some really beautiful etched belt pieces?
Yep.
They have that like down to a T. Like just that alone was amazing. I was really glad that I was able to catch them in action. What have you seen, Kogass, that you were amazed at?
Oh my gosh! So on our way out, I would say we had seen you guys were able to see it on video because I started the call. On our way out, there was a bunch of stormtroopers in red. They were just all red themed. It was they had a beatbox going on. It was huge. And like those lead guys.
It was like I don't know.
I don't want to say a gang.
It was like Run
DMC.
Yeah.
Run DMC.
They had stormtrooper helmets with big gold chains and full black Adidas tracksuits on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
The Run DMC crew, right?
Yeah.
That's what we want to call them. So they had that was going on, and you had the Princess Leia like in her jocksuit. It was all red. She had the buns on, but she's like thugging along, and then you had Princess Leia in her slave outfit there with them too.
Princess Leia.
Oh,
Right.
there you go. She was slaying it.
I learned that from her bling bling.
Oh, bling bling.
Got
Hey,
it.
Rack Evan. Hey, Intasar.
So that
Hey,
was
Dr.
pretty epic. I would say, man, just the entire environment. It's absolutely phenomenal. I enjoy it. It has been great sharing this experience with everybody and getting to know people and just hanging out. Like even with what happened
Are we here?
at night.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Bye, so Teresa.
So Therese is off the phone because we're getting out of the car and we're moving to the AI Guild meetup.
Oh, make sure you say hello to all of our peeps.
Well, hopefully we get there and you guys can say hello.
Yeah.
Right. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, we'll see. Right. So the big question is: so after the trailer was released, what did the hype level go to at Celebration?
Okay, I was not at Celebration when the trailer released. I was supposed to go to the panel. I don't know if we are ready for the story that happened to me last night.
What happened?
Yeah. All right. Give it a rip. We have a not safe for work podcast.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
It was. I checked into my hotel
okay,
at 12:30, 11:30, 12ish.
in
I
the
get there.
afternoon, right?
No, at night, because they didn't let me check in before 4 p.m.
Okay.
So
see.
I
That's the
get
worst.
my bed assignment. I get everything. I'm staying at a hostel, not staying at a hotel.
Okay.
And
Yeah, you're balling on a
I
budget.
see this. I see this like it's a little plastic protective sleeve that you have for a jacket or something nice for tops. I see that
Okay.
laying around the bed, and I'm like, that's weird. And the bed, the blankets there is kind of like all shambled up. And I'm just like, whatever. That doesn't bother me. So I roll it up, I put it to the side, I get comfortable, I fall asleep, I packed everything. At about 1:45 in the morning, this dude tries to sit on me.
Oh no!
And his reaction is, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? It's like and this dude is just like swearing at me. And he's like, get the fuck out of my bed. The fuck are you doing here? Get the fuck out, man. And I'm just like, dude, relax. Where's your receipt? Where's your paper from registration? This is my bed. They
Right.
told me, he's like, I don't give a fuck what they told you. It's my bed. I've been fucking here for fucking 2 nights. Get the fuck out. And he starts like unbuttoning his shirt, and he takes off his shirt like he's ready to fight. And I'm just like, no, dude, I don't want this, man. Where's your paper? Tell me what's going on.
Yeah.
And
Trying
he
to
is just like,
de-escalate. Yeah.
I don't know how I'm keeping my calm at this point. I really don't know how I did that. And he keeps on.
We're losing you.
We're losing
Give me
you.
the form
You
and
must-
show me where it says your bed. And he grabs a piece of paper and he starts reading it out, and he's like, room 404, bed E. That's the wrong fucking bed. Get the fuck out of my bed. And he takes that paper and he slams it on my chest. And I was just like, oh, dude, this isn't mine. It's a different name. That's not my name, And he was just like, oh, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of my bed. This is mine. And he is just like going livid. He's at it. And oh man. And so I'm like, all right, cool. I finally just decided to get up. I get my form from registration. This guy from Canada to Toronto named Michael, he's like, yeah, dude, I'm going to go down there with you. Cause he helped me like find the actual bed because it was pitch dark. And so he was just like, here, it's over here. It's in this part. So I was just like, cool.
Who was in the wrong bed? You were in the wrong bed.
No, he was in the wrong bed. This guy's been in the wrong bed for the past 3 nights.
Yay, Canada.
Oh man. No. Michael is the one helping me. This other dude is actually from Canada as well.
Oh,
I just found this out. He's actually in the 501st. So
wait.
the 501st is going to get an official complaint here very soon about how one of their characters acted.
Yeah.
And oh man. So I'm just like, hey man, do you want to go down to registration with me and we'll get this all figured out? Like I'm still calm about it.
Right.
And he's like, oh, I don't give a shit. Why'd you move all my shit? Where's my fucking move over? Like, why is my food over here? What the fuck are you moving all my shit for? I was like, dude, the only thing I moved was this plastic sleeve thing. I rolled it up, I moved it over here. Who said you can move my shit? Is this the first time you've ever been to a hostel? And I was just like, what? Dude, is this your first time? Like, you don't leave your stuff in the middle of a room with 10 other people where 9 other people sleep, right?
Right.
So he's just like, oh, wow. He's going on. He starts setting his bed up in a different, he starts setting his stuff in a different bed. I go down to registration. They tell me what's going on, or I tell them what's going on. And they're like, okay, cool. Well, we're going to move you to a different bed. And I was just like, this is the dude's name. It's Henry. And they're like, okay. They look him up and they're like, well, he's in the wrong bed. I'm like, well, at least that's nice to know.
Yeah.
And so
you're in the right.
Yeah, they give me a new room. They upgraded me, and I was just like, cool. I have to like go grab my stuff, and I go back up to my room, and I was just like, oh man, I get back to my room. It's like by the time I get everything set up, it's like 3 a.m, and I finally lay down. I'm like, that could have gone so much worse than what it did.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. So now, so you're there, you're settled, you got your bed. Where are you guys at now?
We are now, we just got in here with Ted and the AIE guilds.
Hey.
Hey, I'm on the
There
phone
you
with
go.
Marcus. Yes, if you want to say hi real quick. There, they can hear you better off at this one.
Here,
Hey, everybody.
let them know you
Marcus?
are live with
Hey.
Working Class Nerds.
Hey, Marcus, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, Max? You're live on Working Class Nerds.
Can
Say
you
hi
see
to
the room?
everybody.
Can you see?
No.
Can you see?
Tell them to turn
All
on the video. Tell
We
them to
don't have
turn on the video.
Here, we'll turn on video. I'll show you the room.
Try that.
We
Awesome.
gotta,
Get it on
we gotta
the
meet up.
here.
Just starting to warm up here.
Sure.
You better turn on the AC then.
Corley just walked in.
Hey!
You guys broadcasting live right now?
Right now. We are live. Hey!
What's up, Corley? Long
Hey,
time no
Corley.
see.
We just saw you last week.
Yeah.
They can't hear you. Only I can hear you.
Oh, that's all right.
That's all right.
Just tell them we said hi.
We've got Last Jedi. We've got Chicago Pizza.
Chicago
bunch of
deep
beers.
dish.
Yes, look at that.
Nice.
Look at that, man. Lou Malnati's.
Whoa.
That's my favorite Chicago pizza right there, Lou Malnati's.
Wow, that's a nice room. It's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's working out all right.
Epic.
That is some nice deep dish. Mail that stuff to us in Massachusetts.
No kidding. Can't get the only deep dish you can get over here is Uno's. That's not the same.
It's not the same.
No, it's not. It's not. In Chicago, it's really good. If you go to the original downtown up north.
Right.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right. So what did you think of the trailer?
I was very pleased, but I've liked all the trailers and I like all the movies. I'm never disappointed. So,
I hear ya.
but her Ray's little flip move, I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
I had it on a loop earlier here in the room.
Yeah. Now, T-Dum, what did you think about the Emperor? Surprise?
Do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Play it
Yeah, that
again.
was awesome. I will make it legal.
Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. So what have you seen while you've been there?
This room. I have not been to the convention yet.
What?
So I had work yesterday. My kids are coming down either late tonight. Well, my son's here. This is my son's right over here. My girls aren't coming until either late tonight or tomorrow morning. So we're gonna go tomorrow. We'll be there all day. Like they're messing around with the lightsaber.
Oh, is that Zen? Where is he?
No, Zen is in New York trying to get back. So he said he hopes to be back by about 11:30 or 12 tonight.
Why did he have to go back?
I don't know. He had something. So he came. He was here. He was at the booth. It was at the start of Star Wars Celebration. Then he had to go back to New York, and then he's flying back tonight.
Wow.
But I believe that's his blade.
It is. Yeah, we saw it in the restaurant at our meetup last week.
Yeah, that is amazing.
It is amazing. Drag it on the ground. It sounds like somebody's, you're really grinding it on the ground. That's fantastic. So who's there from AIE?
May Long is here. Corey's here. DP Roberts.
Wait. You got to bring me over to them.
All right. Well, here I gotta do. Here's DP Roberts and Major Debacle.
Hey.
Crazy glass guy, Michael, who does he's the glass sculptor. That's DP Roberts. Sit behind him.
Hey.
Here's Maylong.
Hey.
They're doing a live stream.
Okay.
It's Marcus and Kogass, I believe, right?
And Nick. Kogass is behind you. Kogass is
Nick.
behind you.
Oh no, yeah. Wait, he's right here. Wait, I thought you were I thought that's who you were supposed to be. Oh. Wait, who are you streaming with then?
Kogass,
just
he
you two?
handed you the phone.
Oh, he's here live. All right. I'm putting it all together right now.
Yeah.
You guys are remote. Kogass is here live, and that's sort of how the whole streaming deal works.
So Therese to everybody.
All right.
We're just getting a live update from all you guys.
Right.
That sounds awesome.
It is.
So we'll see. We might have a couple more AIE people showing up pretty soon, but
Take lots of pictures
I will do that. I should
have
take one right
fun.
now.
and have
I sent-
fun.
I sent Musco an email, told him to come over here. So I don't know if he's gonna. I don't think he is.
He
We'll
should.
see. They
He
can show
should.
up.
He should. All right. Well, pass me over to Kogass, and we'll see
Yep.
you soon.
Sounds good.
Hey, Max. Thanks for checking in.
Here.
You want me to do that? I'll do that. All right.
You can bang it around.
Okay.
Animate it.
Hey.
Yo, what's up, guys? So we got Kogass. All right, and check it out. We got Satil Shot lightsaber. We got it green right now on this end,
Nice.
and we got it blue over here.
Oh, that's awesome.
That
That's
is
from
sweet.
Zen too?
Yeah, that's Zen. He had
That's
that.
Zen.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That has the craziest lightsabers. He brought Obi-Wan's lightsaber. You guys might have it now.
Yes, he did bring it yesterday. He did show it off. He showed. I mean, the guy is so happy. Like he put so much work into it.
Oh my
Let me
god.
turn these guys. Let me
Unbelievable.
think.
Did we talk about that last episode?
What?
Zen's Obi-Wan lightsaber? Okay.
We did.
Yes.
So, so what did you think of the trailer once you saw it?
Once I saw it, I was in complete awe. I
Did
loved
you go
it.
bananas?
I don't even know if I was able to compute what I saw when I first saw it. In all reality, I was totally confused because I could have sworn they destroyed the lightsaber in the Last Jedi.
Right. They did. They definitely did. She must have
So,
rebuilt.
so I was like, huh, what? So I was really blown away by that. I loved how she jumped over the TIE fighter, TIE jet flying low. I don't know what's going on. The laughter at the end. The name Skywalker popping up. What does that mean? Who is the Skywalker in this movie?
Right.
You know?
Like, is it Rey and they were lying before? Is it? Are we gonna get an appearance from Anakin, which is Marcus's prevailing theory? Are we gonna get? Luke is gonna be like involved a lot more or something. Maybe as a Force Ghost or something.
Right.
That was my biggest question for sure.
Well, what if it's Kylo Ren, rising back up to the light side? Who knows?
That would be cool too.
Because it's the right. I mean, he is the only Skywalker that we know of in the movies right now. Not going off of speculation.
Right.
So I loved it. I didn't know what to think of everything. I was just super. I enjoyed it, but I was just like in a rush to get other things going. I was just like, oh man, I don't even know what was going on today. It was so crazy. And because we had at the booth, we had 3 really awesome cosplayers working the booth. We had a Valen, and we had a Bastila, and we had a Satil Shan. So you're gonna ask me, like, one of my favorite moments was having Bastila cosplay chit-chatting with Satil Shan. And they're just talking. They're just talking to each other. And I ended up getting a picture of them just like with their lightsabers on. But before that, they were just sitting there talking there like nonchalant. It's like, that is really cool. Just to, like, imagine like these two just talking in game as if they were just like whatever is going on. But there's so much story that they both have. So it was a very fun moment.
That's awesome. That is awesome. So what is your plan for tomorrow? Because that's Big Cantina Day.
Oh, tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, since I missed the episode 9 panel, I still made it into Galaxy's Edge. So I plan to go to Galaxy's Edge. I plan to stay there for Fallen Jedi or Fallen Order game, because that's in the same room. They're letting me stay from the Galaxy's they're letting you stay if you want to stay for the second one or Fallen Jedi. You can still do that after the other one. So I'm just gonna stay there. It's an hour and a half wait. So I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be doing that in the morning. Once we're done with that, I have some friends coming in town. I'm gonna hang out with them outside for a bit, and then we have the pre-cantina stream with Vemapris if she's in there. Can't wait to do that.
Oh,
Shout out to Vemapris.
Vemapris.
Oh, Vemapris. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so much fun. We got some great things going on. We've planned out. I don't want to divulge anything. I just gotta say, you're gonna want to tune in, and you're gonna want to tune in early. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, so we're gonna tune in. So if Vemapris would post her live stream link in the chat, people can save it and give her a follow.
Yes, do that. give it a follow. Make sure you're watching and make sure you tune in as early as you can. The earlier, the better. I'm not even kidding you.
What time is the stream?
The stream is going to start. I'm going to try to get it started at 6:15. We'll see if we can get it a little bit earlier. But, you know, I think a good 6:15 is a good start time. And we got some stuff planned out. We are going to be able to see some of those cosplayers, some of those SOTOR and KOTOR cosplayers. It is phenomenal. It is going to be crazy. We got, I'm sure, all the Arkin, Thexan, they both said they were going to be there. You got the other cosplayers that are all saying they're going to be there. We got Boyd. Boyd is saying he's coming in his Jedi getup. So
of course he is.
He's going to be there in his Jedi getup. And we had a total of 13 devs coming to this cantina.
That's great.
13 devs. I don't think they've ever come in that big of a pack. I think the most they've ever done that I've seen was 8 or 9. They brought 13 people. And I asked Musk, I was like, what's the hype level going to be like? And he's like, bring it up to 10, man. Just dial it up to 10. I was like, I'll do 11.
Whoa, you're calling out you're going to hype this to 11? You're calling that right now?
I mean, I got to hype everybody up in line. It's like, I'm going to hype it up. He's telling me to hype it up. So it's going to be there. It's going to be with Vemapris. Vemapris is going to get all that hype for everybody at home. You know, you guys are going to see it, everything there. Oh, man. It is going to be great.
Yeah,
like 15 out of 10, 20 out of 10. That's how good it's going to be. So make sure you guys go to Twitch, follow Vemapris, get ready to have one of the best streaming events ever.
Nice.
In SOTOR.
Okay, so you want to say anything to the chat before we cut you off and you have some fun?
Oh man, I have no idea. It was really cool too. I got another great picture of, there was a Empress Valen cosplayer as well, and with Bastila. So it was, I forget the scale, right? You have the chaotic evil end, and then the lawful good end. So I got a series of pictures of me thinking, should I go with Valen over here, or should I go with Basil over there? Decisions.
Or go with both of them.
Exactly. So that's what I got. That's what I have for you guys. I think, oh man, it's a fun time.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks. I don't want to keep you all night. So thanks. Say goodbye to everybody, and we'll see you.
All right.
See you real soon.
Yeah, goodbye, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you on Vemapris' stream.
All right. Bye, guys.
See ya. So, Nick, what have you been up to?
Well, not anything nearly as exciting as these guys in Celebration.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous right now, man.
Oh my god, me too, to the max.
Like all that noise in the background, I'm just like, oh my god, I wish I was there.
You wish you were making that noise?
And I'm looking at the beer and I hear people opening beers and I'm like, fuck, I wish I was there.
Yeah. Well, what I have been doing is school stuff, and more school stuff. But I did finish rewatching all of Game of Thrones season 7, so I know it's not quite the same as all the Star Wars type with episodes 9 trailer dropping.
Yeah, but not at all.
I know you couldn't absolutely care less. I'll just run through this real quick.
No, it's fine. Well, it starts this weekend, doesn't it?
Yes, Sunday, April 14th, 9 p.m. Eastern time. But yes, I'm excited. And Dr. John Rennan, friend of the podcast, came on a couple episodes ago, invited me to do a fantasy Game of Thrones league, which is awesome. It's like fantasy football, but with Game of Thrones characters. You like draft your characters. We had the draft today actually, and you get points when like one of your characters kills somebody or like kills a main. You get more points if they kill a main character. Kill like a white, they get less points. If they have sex on the show, like you get more points for that. If they're like fully nude, you get more points for that. If they like end up sitting on the Iron Throne, you get like a gazillion points. If they gain more political power in like a smaller way, you get points. It's really cool. So like I ended up drafting Drogon first, and that's all I'm gonna say because I don't want to say more characters to spoil anybody. But I figured a dragon's a safe bet to be killing a bunch of people and getting a bunch of points.
I've never watched it either, you guys, until just recently, since we had an episode. I'm on like season 2. I personally don't understand the hype. It's a gory TV show. But anyway, moving on.
Back at the ranch.
Yeah. Gaming?
Beyond that, gaming stuff, I have not done a whole lot.
Fuck that, you didn't. You got your fucking ass kicked in Mortal Kombat 10.
Oh, that's right. I did get my ass kicked in Mortal Kombat 10. So Marcus, as you know, if you listen to the show, is super hyped up for Mortal Kombat 11.
Wicked.
Sorry, I feel like I need to say Mortal Kombat. So, you know, to fuel his hype train, he bought Mortal Kombat 10, and we were playing it before we recorded last time, and I got absolutely beat down. It was disgraceful. I need to buy it in practice once we get.
No, you just gotta wait for 11.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. Once 11 comes out, I need to make sure I have my own copy too, so that when I come over, it's not just total destruction.
Yeah, for sure.
So, Marcus, what have you been up to this week?
My God, Bronte's hard mode. So we beat Corruptor Zero again.
Yep.
And super milestone. We got to actually work on Bronte's last week. The mechanics are crazy. You know, like little things that like happened and didn't happen. I was just like,
mind blown.
Yeah, mind blown. So it was, it's awesome to get some work on her, but it's nice also to, you know, get back in the groove of the like final boss. Okay, we have to grind. We have to grind. You know what I mean? And you know, Doc Sotor, he never beat Corruptor Zero, so it feels like he said he hasn't beaten a new boss in 11 months, so he was super hype train.
Yeah,
and I agree. It felt good to do it. We beat Corruptor Zero, moving on to Bronte's, and let me tell you, it's going to be some work because we only do it. We only run once a week, so you really need a couple hours to work on a boss.
Yeah.
And we are, by the time we get to Bronte's, we're only probably going to get a few pulls every week.
Right.
Until that happens. So I'm hoping that we can kind of get a lockout earlier in the week so we can be that much closer, like put a scrub team together or something like that.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway,
beyond that, have you done a whole lot of gaming?
Oh my God. So I've been gaming a ton. So I've been working.
I feel like our roles are reversed.
Yes.
Usually you're like all SWTOR all the time and that's it.
Well, no. So that's the thing. Like I've been playing SWTOR. I've done my OSIS.
Yeah.
I haven't done the dailies, but I kill the world bosses and I kill, you know, the Hive Queen. But I've been playing Apex Legends. Okay.
I can't believe you're so addicted to it. This is awesome.
It's so good.
I'm just floored that you're playing a game beyond SWTOR.
And Tassar, they do. They need if it was a 2-week lockout, it would be a world of difference. Just 2 weeks, not 1 week, but 2. But so I usually feel like if I'm playing another game, I'm cheating on SWTOR,
right?
But not Apex Legends. Like I get to actually like play it, and you know what's nice is I'll drop in, I'll die. And then I'll drop in again and I'll die and drop in again and I'll die and I'll do it like 3 or 4 times. And I'm like, gosh, shit, I got my fix. But I absolutely love it.
Right.
And then I just go play SWTOR. So it's like I can do 2 at once because I die so fast in Apex Legends.
Yeah, like, you just go through a few times and then you're done. And it was only took, 20 minutes or whatever. And then you can go do an entire operation if you want to.
For sure.
Right.
100%. So that's been a lot of fun. But all right, Nick, we're going to say we're taking a break, but we're not. It's just for the show purpose. But Nick, we need to dive into this trailer.
Yes.
Like I watched it and I got teary eyed.
Right. All right. So when we come back, we will
Google
talk about the trailer.
All right. We'll be
Go
right
watch
back.
the trailer. We'll be right back. I'm actually gonna go pee.
You're actually going?
Yes.
Nick is actually gonna go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna just ramble. So Master Tora, Apex Legends is a first-person shooter battle royale, but it's made by the people who made Titanfall. I mean, it's not SWTOR, so probably you're not. Most people are gonna be like, I don't want to talk about this, but that's all right. I love it. But you know, it's just a filler game for me right now. SOTOR in hard mode ops is epic. You know, my goal is to be in a nightmare team. So, you know, just doing the hard mode. We started hard mode in December. We've never done hard mode before. And the team, we just started with Dread Fortress and we're at Brontes. So, like 4 months, we've been working on it and we're at Brontes, which is pretty sweet. I don't know how well that works, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. And all right.
And we're back. So most people think that it's just a running joke.
No, you have the bladder the size of a pea.
Right.
We're not lying here.
I legitimately have a small bladder. So let's talk about the trailer here.
All right.
First things first, Marcus. What's on the tip of your tongue here?
Oh man. The breathing in the beginning. And I was just like, all the nostalgia just hit me back because I feel like every trailer starts with somebody breathing heavy or something.
Right.
And then it's Rey. And
Rey looks like very well put together.
Oh yeah, she's got confidence.
There's a noticeable time. That's the first thing I noticed was like it was Rey breathing, and then it was like, okay, Rey's like got some real Jedi looking robes on. She's got like obviously the lightsaber's rebuilt and it's like all nice and polished. It's not beat up or anything. It's like clearly she's established herself as a true Jedi warrior. And then also, of course, you have, you know, Mark Hamill or Luke's voiceover telling you that, hey, we've passed everything down. You've got thousands of generations worth of knowledge. We don't have anything else we can teach you. You can do this. Go do whatever she's going to go do in the movie. So, like, first impressions, that's what I got. I was like, oh, shit, Rey's, like, for real badass now. Which, for me, is pretty refreshing to see on the big screen because, like, you haven't had, like, real full-fledged Jedis, like, duking it out since the prequels. You know what I mean? Because, like, Kylo Ren's not really, like, got full mastery of the Force. Not like a you know, true Sith.
I don't know.
Would.
Yeah,
I mean, he
does
has a good mastery, but he's not, like, Palpatine, or not like, which we'll get to that later, or like it's not like Yoda versus Palpatine, or like Mace Windu in the prequels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like full Obi-Wan, like fully fledged, like the you know, Maul versus Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon fight or something like that. We haven't seen that since like those movies. So I'm looking forward to some more like actually really truly powerful Force users going at it. Or
100%
in this movie. So that's like my first impression was like, all right, Rey's like fully developed now.
Then she does the flip around the
TIE fighter.
Well, it's
like an
interceptor.
Yeah, TIE interceptor.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And
Master Tora, yes, he
exactly.
is.
That's what that's what I was trying to say nicely. Mark's like, no, he can use the Force.
Well, he can use the Force, but he's a crybaby. I personally don't like Kylo Ren's
I don't either.
character.
Yeah.
But I think that's the way they've made him.
Right.
They've made him a whiny crybaby.
Kind of on purpose. I think he'll redeem himself eventually. But anyways, then she does the flip and it's like, oh yeah, she's about to fuck that thing up.
Right.
We get some cool shots of it was like almost like a snowy cloud planet at first because the camera angle sort of takes you through the clouds. I thought we were going back to Cloud City, but then there's too much like mountains and stuff. There weren't like, and the city didn't look the same, but
100%.
So, but whatever it was did look really cool. It seemed like a cool environment.
I like that they showed all the characters.
Yeah.
You know,
like,
they showed us a cool planet. It was really dark and it was like a city light that they were flying that ship into.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And it was but then they showed all the characters and you were like instantly connected to it. I was like, all right, perfect. That's exactly what we want, right?
Right.
And then then it moves to where all the characters are together, which in most of the movies that doesn't happen.
Right.
Like everybody's together in one place, and then you see it. The Death Star.
I feel like such a failure to this podcast because the first time I watched it, I was like, oh, that's like a big ship wreckage. What is that? I'm like, well, it's kind of a big circle thing. And it cut, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then I like rewatched the second time. I was like, oh, you idiot! It's the fucking Death Star.
Yeah, well,
even my dad recognized it the first time through.
Right, and then once you saw it, you're like, oh my god. So what planet are they on? Are they on Yavin, or are they on Endor?
Oh,
because if it's the forest moon of Endor,
Yeah, but it didn't look foresty. It looked kind of rocky with water.
Well, that's like the cliffs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let me see if I can pull up the trailer while we're talking about it. But yeah, but it could be the cliffs of Endor.
Yeah. I just saw the ring, like the circle, and I was like, oh my God, that's a blown up Death Star.
Right.
So is that where they're chasing the guy who's laughing at the end of the trailer? Like, are they going to that planet to say like this dude survived the Death Star explosion? Yeah, but like in all the movies, it exploded, like disintegrated.
Yeah, there's no way unless he like somehow escaped or something. Or you I know you were all hyped up. Lando looks pretty cool on this. Now that I'm looking at it again, they seem to be at like a sand planet, drive around in some speeders and stuff. Yeah. That seems pretty cool too. I don't know. Yeah, I vote for Endor too because that's the more memorable explosion.
I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I don't really care what planet it is.
Do you think they go back to Tatooine? And that's the desert planet?
No, I don't think they go back.
Because it looks like the speeder that C-3PO and
it looks like the sail barge on.
They look, from when they're by the Sarlacc.
Yeah, I know what this. Listen, I know what the sail barge because that's my mount in Sotar. I didn't know the sail barge. I drive the sail barge around and they feed me grapes. Okay,
that's pretty. Hey, so did you notice that
that's the Endor medal?
Oh, it looks exactly like BB-8.
No, that's the medal
that they get on Endor. Okay, that's what I thought originally, and then when I watched it like the fourth time, I was like, "Hey, that kind of looks like BB-8."
Yeah, the celebration song.
Right.
Went da 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 da. I should not sing.
No,
I am not a singer.
But so what I was gonna say is, are those like the melted down gold coins that BB-8 stole? But now that you're telling me it's the Endor medal, I just feel like a failure again.
But it's
Hidden Palm, I agree, it is Tatooine, which is pretty cool. I want to see somebody get chucked into
they gave the medal in Yavin.
So Yavin, that's what I meant.
Not Endor.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, you're right.
So all joking aside, I've been watching episode 4, 5, and 6 for like a month and a half with my 3-year-old.
Right. So Marcus is like freshy fresh on the original trilogy.
And during the panel, J.J. Abrams said, they had enough deleted footage from Leia to make her a full role in this movie.
Well, it looks like it because obviously you see Rey going up and hugging her.
Right. I bet that was a deleted scene from
the previous movie.
Yeah, and that the medal is definitely Leia's hand.
Right.
And she's probably holding it, thinking about Luke or crying about Han.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
all the above.
But the biggest tinfoil hat thing I'm feeling.
Oh, then you get the laugh. Yeah.
Yeah, the laugh. Look at that. The Death Star. Yeah, so it could be the second Death Star. We don't know, but the hype train is real. But my tinfoil hat, what if, so George Lucas always said that Siths can't come back as a force projection,
right,
or a force ghost. But what if Disney was like, no, we're changing that?
I think they very well could.
And what if Emperor Palpatine is a force ghost teaching Kylo Ren?
Right. Oh, Hidden Palm brings up a good point. Rey wouldn't be walking to the wreckage of the original Death Star because Palpatine was on the second one.
Yeah, but we don't know if that's why they're there. Maybe they're just on the planet and they were like, oh, look, it's the Death Star.
Right.
Maybe they're back on Yavin just like straight up chilling in the old base.
Straight chilling?
Yeah, straight chilling in the new base.
I don't know. Yeah, or they're trying to get some more force powers from the bones or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Some Sith artifacts.
Yeah, but it was powerful. And I think then the Emperor laughs, right? I stopped and I was like, whoa. Look at Rack Evans saying Sith can be force ghosts and rebels. Well, that's different than what I never watched Rebels. People are going to destroy me now.
Darth Bane came back as a ghost in episode of Clone Wars.
What?
Darth Bane's in Clone Wars? I gotta watch these animated shows. Yeah. I didn't finish Clone Wars.
I watched Clone Wars and I don't remember seeing Darth Bane.
I kind
of, I'm just gonna say, like, I'm kind of blown away by the whole like live show.
This is great. We
Yeah,
should do
because
this more
like we're
often.
being fact checked. Because if we weren't doing this, like
we would just sound like complete and utter idiots.
and everybody would be screaming. Whoever's listening to the show,
There's
in SOTOR. Yeah, in SOTOR, but that's not canon. We're talking about canon.
We love SOTOR.
But back to Palpatine's laugh.
Yeah.
Like, I was already emotional, and then I heard the laugh.
Right.
And I was just like,
that was so utterly and completely unexpected.
all right.
That I never even it never even remotely crossed my mind that he would be involved. Shame. Yeah. Ding ding. Shame.
Yeah, I'm holding my head down.
So for me, when I heard his laugh, I was like, oh my God. It took me a few, of the ha-has to get that it was Palpatine. But
okay. If you haven't seen the panel, you need to fast forward to when they interview.
I'm just here because this is the working class. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. When they interviewed Finn, John Boyega.
Yeah. Boyega.
Yeah, whatever. That dude is the man. He referred to himself as the sexy single bachelor of Star Wars, or the most single guy in the galaxy, and like everybody, like Poe, Rose, and Rey are chasing him. It's hilarious.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, season 6, episode 13. We're gonna look that up.
I'm gonna watch it.
No, I'm gonna watch it while Nick is editing the show.
Legitimately,
right
after.
Yeah, because I'm not going to watch. I don't edit. I just talk.
I know. Marcus talks and he goes,
well, no, I save it.
Right. He saves it off the Google Hangout / YouTube thing that we're using to stream. But he goes, Nick.
Yeah. And sometimes it'll be really late and I'll fall asleep. But anyway,
it's happened more.
Okay. So we got a couple more things I just want to touch on
before we skedaddle.
Yeah. Because I really feel bad for your editing, because the show is broken up in so many different ways.
Oh, I'm just going to leave it in the different.
Oh, this is bonus episode.
It's a bonus episode.
Oh, shit. All right. So just so everybody knows.
What SOTOR news?
Yeah.
So in SOTOR news,
5.10.2 came out on Tuesday. Thanks, Bemris, for coming. So we got our update. Guild Heraldry came out, where you can make your symbol of your guild. So when somebody inspects you, they can see the picture
of your lightsaber dong.
Woo. but they made it so you can't make a lightsaber dong. So like
challenge accepted.
No. Brian from The Bad Feeling and Medulla have tried, and there is no way to do a dong.
Really?
The only thing they have is
the hilt,
a fist. No, they don't want you to have hilt, because then you'll put 2 like BB-8s next to it or something.
Right. That's what I'm like.
No, it's not happening.
Okay.
Anyway, so that came out. We did get our preview window, which is pretty sweet. So when you get your new armor, like you can and it's awesome because it's like real-time graphics. It doesn't look like it's from 1984 anymore.
Right.
Like 8-bit.
On my crap ass laptop, it looks probably the same.
So anyway, so you have that, and the preview window is done. So now you can see like your actions of your lightsaber. You can see like the vehicle mounts and all this stuff. Pretty awesome. But Nick, did you hear the double XP event is returning?
It is. The double XP event returns. Gain double experience, command experience, and more from April 16th through April 22nd. Terms and conditions apply.
Subject to change.
Subject to availability.
Yeah. So,
whoa, Hidden Palm coming in with a streaming link too. Thank you. I don't know that I might need that, but I'll just open link in new tab.
Yeah, but now it's going to start and play while.
No, this is fine. This is.
Oh, great. No, you can't watch it. It's just a reminder. Thank you. I'm giving you
2 thumbs up. See you later, Vern. See ya, Master Torah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So anyway, other than that, there's just a bunch of other stuff that they've done. You're going to get your characters back from the Star Fortresses, won't unsummon, and then you got to summon them again. Whatever. Anyway, there is, I don't know, there was a new outfit. I don't know what it's called, and I just saw it today.
Oh, you pull up SOTOR? Oh, I might have to open that patch.
Well, no, it's not there. It's something. Anyway, I don't know what the name of it is, but it looks fucking awesome.
What's it like?
Badass. I don't have that answer, okay? But it's awesome. Either way, so they fixed a bunch of things, but this right here, Nick, is the biggest news. So last week we talked about how that guy stole the amulet from me, and I was pretty butthurt, and I'm not even going to bring up his name again, and the something dark side guild that he's in. We're not going to talk about that anymore. But that something dark side guild houses a really big jerk face. But anyway, so but Dan, the man from PvP and BioWare, did something awesome today that we wanted to make sure we talked about.
Dan the man, he banned 11 players for cheating. See you later.
Yeah, banned them. Like, see you later. Your accounts are see you later. Like, they probably flagged you as a cheater, and now they're gone.
Completely gone. Like
completely gone.
Like legacy banned, right?
Yeah,
not just a
like
tune.
Deuces. Probably like their IP address banned.
Wow.
They are banned from the game. Deuces wild.
That's crazy.
Change your IP. Then you can come back and cheat.
Wow. Yeah, but that's
but can you imagine like all the people that disappear and then come back?
No, I don't. That's a lot of effort, man.
But you have to earn all that shit back.
Right. From scratch.
Yeah, I would start playing something else.
I think I would too.
They're probably going to go cheat in the division.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Right. Anyways.
Also, do you want to give a shout out to our guest here today? Congrats to Sotorista. You are truly the hardest working employee for BioWare who doesn't actually work for BioWare.
So not only did she put this SOTOR fan community together, okay, but she also has 50,000 subscribers now on YouTube.
Yep.
She busts her butt for this game. And I'm saluting, waving.
Woo! 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. So all of those things, great job. And also the what do you call it? BioWare has featured her on the launcher page. So she is, you can click on
SOTOR?
Yep. So when you pull up the launcher, once the game's updated, you can click on her link and it'll take you to a huge bio about her, what she's done for the game, what she currently does, all that stuff. So other than that, she's just rocked, and it's been pretty awesome.
So if all this sounds fun to you, go to aie-guild.org, jump in the Discord, ask for one of the officers to invite you. I heard that BCavs is just the best at it.
Yeah, he is. He's a great inviter.
He's the best inviter.
Inviter of all. And if you play on the Starforge, please come play with us. We would love to have you. And if you're in Chicago right now, go to some hotel in Chicago. And if you get in the Discord, that'll tell you what hotel they're at right now partying.
Right. And even if you're not super duper into SOTOR, but I don't know how you can be, but even if you're not, you can hop in the Nomads channel and talk about whatever game you're into if there's not already a designated channel for you in the AIE Discord.
So thanks everybody for coming. This live chat thing was awesome. I think we got to do this again. I don't know. Maybe the chat room will tell us to do it again. I would definitely like to do another live show. I feel like we haven't done it in forever.
I know. We got to step up our game. It's not hard to set up the webcam.
Well, but then, I feel like I have to dress nice.
You dress nice? When did you start dressing nice?
All right, everybody. Thanks, Kogass. Thanks, Sotorista. Thanks, everybody at the AIE Meetup. Thank you guys
in the chat.
In the chat room. You guys rock.
Absolutely.
Have a good night.
Bye, everybody. I think we're still live, technically.
So they're saying that we should definitely do this again.
Definitely. 07. Oh, it's a salute. Salute to you.